Hello everyone, my name is Bhargav Goswami. I am presenting you CPD portfolio. This is the overview of CPD portfolio: introduction, resume, overview of professional experience, CPD record sheet, all the evidences, summative mapping, and reflection against EA stage 1 competency, and my conclusion. This is the resume I am presenting you: my personal information, objective, education, which is Masters of Engineering. Currently, I am uh, studying in CQ University. These are my two professional experiences. One is in past with Active Enterprises as a quality supervisor, and one with the internship in Susan Day Cakes as a maintenance intern. These are my special skills mentioned as a technical and non-technical skill. I'm also Engineers Australia's student member. This is my student ID. Overview of professional development. I have worked as a quality engineer at Active Enterprises, which helped me to understand the value of quality at any industry. And with continuous quality output, I helped the organization to prove themselves as a quality product manufacturer. I've done internship in Susan Deck as a maintenance or asset care intern, and I have learned many asset care techniques and Australian standards over there, gained understanding of waste management and inventory control as well. Learned safety precautions, health and safety precautions, which I need to take into consideration. During the internship, I made professional skills such as communication, time management, risk, and asset management. Internship was one of the most learning experience I have gained in Australia, as well as during my masters. I, I have attached all the evidence over there. I have started study with Australian engineering practice, which was teaching me all the Australian standards of writing professionally and learn the etiquettes required in Australia as an engineer. I have studied design builder software and many other such as MATLAB, AutoCAD, all these software which will help me in future as well. This is the CPD record sheet I am presenting you. I have given around I have CPD hours around 2,159. Most of them are from my professional experience done in past in India. This is evidence one. Australian engineering practice was one of our unit which in which I have learned manually approach and Australian contextual study, in-depth knowledge of Australian engineering working criteria, be specific, understanding of rules, principles, and methods with how to write the assignments, how to present in professional writing. I have worked in group. I have understand the communication skill, time management skill. I have done all the documentation procedure for Australian context. I had different approaches to attain assignments. Understanding of stage 1 competencies start from Australian engineering practice. This is evidence to my major discipline one, fluid machinery. In fluid machinery, I understand the principal calculation for the projects, lab I have to go through. I understand that how the calculation works in Australia, how we need to calculate all the data, which which softwares will be required to analyze the hydraulic equipments. So hydraulic press analysis we have done through Simulink software, which is the part of MATLAB, and I have done the complex problem solving over there. Simulink for hydraulic system was one of the most important part in our fluid machinery unit. We understand how the system works, how we need to design them, how to design new system by implementing our previous theoretical knowledge. We understand of different fluid system methods, calculation based study, and importance. This is discipline measure number two, uh, advanced modeling, simulation, and control of dynamic system. In this unit, we understand the application of engineering knowledge, like how the forces works, how the vibration works, what are the calculation of dynamic of different system, importance of vibration, simulation of suspension system, and checking the damping forces. Reflective statement of dynamic system with use of MATLAB and learning of different equipments to measure vibration, finding different degree of freedom angles using AutoCAD and measuring the force of mass, learning single degree, double 2 degree of freedom for the quad bike, how to make the model for 1 degree and 2 degree of freedom in MATLAB as well. So this is all I have learned in discipline major 2. Next is discipline major 3, thermofluid engineering. In thermofluid engineering, I have gone through in-depth knowledge of thermofluid like HVAC system and air conditioning system. I have gone through aluminum extraction pump as well, which mainly works on thermal conditions. So analysis is done in of HVAC system in design builder software, which we have learned over there. HVAC system we designed for Rockhampton building of CQ University, and learned the working of cooling tower, centrifugal pump, Pelton turbine, and air conditioning in our labs. Understanding of aluminum extraction plant and its design consideration, use of design builder software, calculation of pumps, design consideration of each component to speed up the output of aluminum plant. Elective 1, my project planning. In my project planning, I was designing a wind turbine system for a domestic use, and I want to do the analysis in design builder software. So use of different information and implement it to carry out desirable outcomes. Planning was one of the research topics I choose after learning the design builder software. Learning to analyze system in design builder software, learning the importance of renewable energy, finding solution to prevent extra use of electricity, designing a system which can work for regional areas, how to proceed, for wind turbine installation, what are the installment criteria, or what are the value of renewable sources by saving money on electricity bills, and different wind turbine designs which are specifically made for domestic use. This is my internship. During my internship, I orderly managing the inventory and establish a proper system in inventory so they can improvise it a bit and use completely. Managing self and improvising professional conduct was the analysis of my evidence. Managing documentation for better systematic approach includes professional ethics and conducts. Working under a maintenance team helped me a lot in learning many things, such as importance of inventory control, what is the importance of communication, working with waste treatment plants, professional way of conducting induction and proper licensing, what are the health and safety rules over there, which I need to be really careful about. Understanding of maintenance and its importance was the major thing I learned at my internship. This is my evidence number 7. My implementation. In my implementation, I'm currently going through it. I'm working to carry out all the results in Design Builder. Uh, I've constructed a house with a comfort zone, putting HVAC simple HVAC system. Now I'm providing power supply with wind turbine and checking what are the outcomes are coming. So learning of wind turbine characteristics would be my expected outcomes. Describing these results through design builder would be really hard. Overall capacity of design builder software to analyze different system, constructing a house with appropriate HVAC system, translating the system data into useful information, and collecting all the wind turbine data and using it to better option in renewable sources. My next evidence is sustainability studio. uh, my estimated project outcomes would be like to improve the energy consumption using information technology. So we are like creating a system development for better electricity consumption in Australian household with many methods. By combining them, we can reduce the electricity consumption, working towards using the information technology in betterment of Australian household, providing a system which are economical and provide better advantage such as like using smart meters, visual displays, and improvised switches, which will help to give less consumption in electricity, and learning different equipment that can help to achieve the savings on electricity bill, and understanding of importance of information technology, reduction in carbon footprint, record of data helps government to improvise the household system. These are my additional evidences. My certificate of employment with active enterprises, I worked 8 to 9 months over there. I learned a lot during my job. I learned the aspects of quality in mass production, from like I have to analyze all the component dimension and quality of materials. I have to analyze the stress and surface cracking of the product. I have to check the hydraulic components with the leakage test. I have to make sure that with every cycle I check in the quality of the material. Otherwise, in the mass production, all the next component will go to failure. Precision components are very hard to make on the CNC machine, so I have to check quality on hourly basis. Next is summative mapping of stage 1 competency. I have added all the evidences according to stage 1 competency over here. And this is my conclusion. I've met all the required 480 hours of CPD unit with the total of 2,159 hours of experience. I met all the requirement using the hours of my study period, internship, and past experience. Internship was an opportunity for me to work in Australian environment, which enhances my professional skill. It helped me to gain broad knowledge of Australian maintenance work, as well as it taught me different use of tools and equipments. Internship was an opportunity for me to apply my theoretical knowledge into practical use, as well as my academic study was helped me to improve my professional skill to blend in Australian context, such as my communication skill, professional and academic writing skills, improving use of software and analyze different systems. The software skills I have gained which really helped me in future for presenting me as a mechanical engineer. Software such as MATLAB, Design Builder, and AutoCAD. The skills I've gained will provide me better personality as an engineer. So thank you so much for listening. Do you have any questions?